Only a Gibson is good enough, huh? That's the problem, Gibson, is that good enough just doesn't cut it sometimes. And if you really think about it, they're telling us right there in the slogan, only a Gibson is good enough. Good enough for what? To maybe stay in tune sometimes? Maybe be a little flat? You know, you might go for the bend, but it's gonna be in tune just good enough for you to get by. It gets a little frustrating sometimes when you spend $3,000 on a guitar and you tune it up and you're ready to gig and it just doesn't stay in tune. You know, there's just something about your confidence that's just not there, and it actually makes you a different player because you're not comfortable. As much as we love Gibson guitars, sometimes they just don't stay in tune. And in this video, I want to talk about some tips that can help you keep your Gibson in tune, and so you can play more comfortably and not really worry about dreaded G string going out of tune. So let me grab the guitar and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. So on a Gibson guitar, the notorious G string, when it goes over the string, or I mean the nut right here, it has this crazy angle that kind of goes up into the tuning peg. That angle is what causes it to like go out of tune a lot of the times because it's just really harsh on the string. So in order to correct that, there's a few things that we can do. Some of it costs some money, some of it is free, but I'll show you guys what you need to do to get your guitar up and running. So the first modification that I want to talk about is something really cool out of Germany called the string Butler. So if you look at this string Butler, what it does is it gives you the way the string runs through the nut. It gives you kind of like that PRS Fender style where the string just kind of goes up, and then if you see right here, this is where it kind of angles onto the string, the tuning head. So it alleviates and it takes care of that crazy kind of slight right angle that happens when the guitar goes into the nut on a regular style headstock. So this string Butler, what it does is you just unscrew the side of the tuning peg right here on both sides, and you just slip this string Butler onto the bottom of that washer and nut, and then you just kind of wrap it, put the nut on the same way like if it wasn't there, and it just kind of sits on there, and it's got like these little, I don't know if you could see it, it's got like these little grooves that the string kind of goes through and helps it slide. They kind of have a little bit of play on them, and they kind of help the string kind of guide them through into the tuning heads. So if you could see, like, it just kind of takes care of that. It just goes straight through, and this is really helpful. At the time of recording this, these are $46.99 on Amazon, and I'll put a link on the description. I don't have any affiliate links or any of that. I just want to try to help you guys. So it's called the string Butler. They come in different colors. They're made out of I believe it's aluminum, but it's really high quality stuff, these guys. And if you see, I mean, it looks a little weird. Some people might think it looks weird, but I mean, for what you get, you know, I'm pretty happy with it. I have them on a few of my Gibsons, and they actually do the job. The second thing I want to show you guys is a product called Big Ben's Nut Sauce, which is just like a little syringe. I've had this thing for maybe about 4 or 5 years, honestly. This one at the time of recording, Sweetwater has a little syringe of this for $8.99, so you can just try it out and check it out. So what this does is you basically put it inside the little grooves where the nut is, and then over here with the bridge. So you just put a little dab when you restring your guitar, and then you kind of wind them up the same way, and this helps with like the lubrication. I'm not sure what it has. Some people use like petroleum jelly, like mixed with like lead pencil. I think this might have something like that, but I'll put the Links on the description below, and you guys can check this out as well. Hopefully it helps you guys. The other thing I want to recommend are called string glides, and you've seen them on Fender style guitars. They're the ones that kind of guide the string through the headstock. So the way you use those on a Gibson headstock is you take this nut that's the little screw that's on the truss rod cover, and you take it off and you put the string glide on there, and so it kind of sits on there, so the G and the D string are going to go under it, and then that's going to help it come over the nut straight, and then when it hits the string glide right here, it's going to go in as appropriate tuning head. So that'll also help you kind of relieve that stress off of the nut right here. Now I know there's some of you out there that are like, I'm not gonna spend any extra money. I already dropped $3 grand on this guitar. It should stay in tune. You know what? I get it. I understand. And for those of you that don't want to spend extra money, this last tip is probably the one that's gonna help you. Actually, it's saved me and everybody that knows it a lot of money, because it actually takes care of most of it, if not all tuning issues that we have on Gibson style guitar. So what it is when you restring your guitar, when you're stringing the G string, instead of wrapping the string, you know how it's got a hole that the string goes through on the tuning head? Instead of wrapping it going downward, you wrap it going up. So when you're restringing it and you're wrapping, I don't know if you could see it from the camera. Hopefully you saw it, but I hope you get what I'm saying. So instead of wrapping it going down, you wrap it going up over the hole, and what that does is that corrects that harsh angle, and it really does help. I'm not sure the exact degree that it's changing it, but it does something that it changes that harsh angle, and it takes care of it. A lot of people that restring their Gibsons like that, they're like, dude, that's it. That was it. That's all that it needed. The other thing you can do is also that it's free. If you have a Phillips screwdriver hanging out, usually Gibsons come with the little multi-tool that has like an Allen wrench and all the stuff that you need. You can tighten up the tuning heads too, because sometimes they're a little loose, and you know, hopefully some of these tips that I gave you help. Hopefully the video doesn't come out too sloppy, because I know I try to, like, you know, zoom in or whatever, but hopefully you guys get what I'm trying to do here. If you like this video, subscribe, comment, and share. You can follow me at Instagram at Draco the Guitarist. And if there's anything that I missed, drop it in the comment section, and you know, maybe I could learn something new from you guys. Hopefully you guys click on the next video that I post up, and I can't wait to see you guys over there. Peace.